it. What a fucking guy. Hello, everybody. What the hell? Hold on a second, buddy. I think we might have to do that again. I don't know why that shut off. Oh my god, I got no batteries. You know what? We're just gonna have to do this on Facebook Live then, man, because we won't be able to record this show. Screw it. That's just. You got batteries?
What it was like? Battery bags.
Batteries dead. You know what, guys? Give us 1 second here.
Is it plugged in?
What do you mean?
That's a battery operated?
100%. You know
so
what?
how do we do Facebook Live?
Hold on. Facebook Live, dude. We're live right now.
Hey guys.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go.
So we're in the middle of trying to figure out what kind of sex we're gonna have.
Okay, relax. Okay, guys. Sorry. I ain't got no batteries right now, so we're live here. There's 4 people watching, guys.
Oh, is that us right now?
That's us right now. We might as well hit the show. We'll get Nick a lead and put it on YouTube, so it's the same thing.
Okay.
Shout out to Wonder Boy.
Wonder Bread.
Ralphy, welcome, buddy. We had
That was a good
500
one.
views last time, guys. We're looking for more views, more sponsorships. JoeyTLive Leafs Talk, Live Talk, episode 27. My co-host, Ralphy Che, over here. Tonight's sponsors, again, please like and share this video. OTR Meals, feel great, look great. Ralph looks great, I look great.
OTR.
I got a tattoo and a sleeve, and
Absolutely.
I eat good all the time. Metal Logics, they buy and sell scrap metal.
We actually we don't know what he does because we heard he bought King Street, so I don't know what's going on.
By Jesse and Joe Realtors and Vivo Transport.
Oh, Vivo Transport. You know, Vivo Transport, I walked in here and I seen little scarpolinis on the floor. I thought those were Vivo Transport specials.
Listen, I had a friend over, and I didn't let Ralphie Che know that I had a girlfriend over, a friend of mine, where she had scarpines that looked like they'd been dipped in Smarties in sheep wool. And I didn't let Ralph know that she was here. So when Ralph came to the door, he points at the shoes like this, and we hugged and laughed for 40 minutes with no remorse for the person behind us.
Zero clue. I'm leaving. And like, where's the door?
We didn't care. We were hugging so much because he didn't know. He just saw an elf's pair of boots and he lost his arm. We hugged, guys, like when he had his firstborn child. I had him like this, like I had him in tight, and we really hugged it out good. What a moment that was to share with each other.
Jesus
and those
Christ.
scarps are on fire.
They were. I swear to God, I'm like, is he with a midget? No offense to any midget. I don't know what. I think he picked up a Mexican. I mean, he was a trend.
No,
because I looked. I went that. No, what is that?
No,
in my head. You know what I meant to my head. I went like this.
Ah, man, you pointed right to the scarpones.
But I opened the door. I went like this. I think my head went there. What does that even mean?
100%. I hate that this is not filmed right now or tape, but you know what? We'll do our best and screw the rest.
4 viewers.
Okay, but it's okay, buddy. They're gonna get on. We got Mike Spataro in the house. Thank you, Mike, for coming.
Oh, he's number 1.
We got all the sponsors here.
He's number 1.
Guys, we're doing good things. We're on episode 27. Me and Ralph have bigger things in store. We're going to have special guests.
Absolutely.
I went to a documentary this week, which I wanted to tell you. It was Cabby in the Street. Big mentor to me and Ralphie Che over here. This guy started from nothing.
97.
He started 97 as an intern, and it was a pleasure to watch his documentary. I was invited with a friend of mine, Camille.
Another CTV specialist.
100%. And guys, what Cabby is doing, what he started from, Ralphie Che, and hitting the street, there was a lot of people jealous of him when he was interviewing guys like Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan. He got close with Kobe Bryant.
You were saying, tight with Kobe.
That's impossible.
And doesn't let nobody in.
A lot of the other people in his industry were getting really jealous again because he was getting ahead of, and it looked like he was doing foolish stuff, but the athletes loved him.
Oh, absolutely.
He even said he dressed like them. He even said it was very racial at the beginning. A lot of people were looking at what he was wearing. I can't believe we're dealing with that in 2018. I love Cabby. I don't care if it was green, black, yellow, blue. He's my idol, and what a documentary. You would have loved it, Ralph.
Oh.
It was fantastic.
I wish I was there. I remember you telling me about it, and I'm like, "How did you get tickets? What are you doing?" I didn't know Cabby did a doc.
I know what it was. It was his buddies, like my man D and those guys. They all filmed how he started from high school. It was just a great documentary.
And where did he grow up?
He grew up in 5 different homes by the time he reached 13. He was on DVP, Davenport. He was everywhere, Ralph. He showed in the documentary. He was everywhere. To me, he has the best job. Like, imagine me and you interviewing St. Magnifique.
That was our life. He has our life.
He has the best sporting life is Cabby. Like, he gets to go to all the events. He does everything. Well, shout out to Cabby.
Love you, Cabby.
Okay, guys. Me and Ralphie Che have been busy this last week.
Oof.
We got the Leafs right now. They played 69 games so far. They have a record of 40, 22, and 7. Let's go through the last week of games. Ralphie Che, Monday, February 26th versus Tampa.
Wow.
They lost 4-3 in a shootout. Anderson, 42 saves. Marner, 2 points. JVR, goal. And Bozak, how'd you feel about that game, Ralph?
I didn't like that third line. Like, something about Bozak bothers me. I don't know what it is now, Jojo. Maybe he's getting older. But remember we said last episode, they were going into Tampa, and they were upset with the Kucherov disaster.
Yeah.
They were going to steal some points. I don't know about that game.
They got a point without Matthews.
They got a point without Matthews. They had the lead.
They had the lead, but then again, they're playing Kucherov, who's probably going to win the Hart Trophy this year.
The guy you love most on earth that no one even talks about, your boy, is creeping up on him. He's 3 points back.
Malkin now, right? Yeah, Malkin. I watched the game last night. We'll get into that. I don't know. He's not top 100.
Jesus.
But that game there, Anderson 42 shots. Listen, they can't go into the playoffs.
Stopping rubber
all
like
this
that.
rubber, like it's disgusting. Like they got to really shut it down. I was happy with the point. Next night, they played in Florida. They probably went fishing in the morning.
That was a brutal
game.
Oh
They lost 3-2 in OT. McLovin played well. Moore had a goal. Hyman.
And sorry to interrupt. Yeah, Hyman had a great.
How does Luongo always play that great against us? Man?
He owns the Leafs, Joe. But that guy, since he came back from the injury, my God, is he on fire? Look at that team. If that team doesn't make the playoffs,
that young Russian that plays 50 minutes a game?
Barkov. He's actually finished.
You know why Barkov plays good? We're going to give a shout out to Amma, our buddy Sebastian Galucci. Sabi's right here.
Sabi, last night, Joe, I got interrupted.
Let's speak about Amma, guys. If you guys want some good meat, never mind Harbor 60, Jacobs, I think it's from the show Lost. We got all these other places pretending they serve good meat. If you want good meat, guys, go to my buddy's restaurant, Argentinian. This meat, I swear to God, if I could deep throat it, I would. It is the best meat. And my buddy Sebastian, he's not even a cook. He's a love maker. He
makes love to food. He
makes love to food, and you eat it, and you feel like you're pregnant when you leave. It's that good.
It was.
What did you have last night?
I had everything. Seb, I love you. I confirmed Sebastian, our fathers, our best friends, Gabriel and I. I swear to God, Joe, I lived there for the first 3 months that he opened. I've been busy because of work, but now, like yesterday, what he did for me, I sat down, asked him for 6 hours, and I swear to God, he kept bringing me food, and everything he brought me was fantastic. I swear to God.
I believe you're off your chair, but this guy's got meat. Back in the day, guys, he used to live in a townhouse with his brother Gabriel before Gabriel got married, and he asked me for a good. But that's another story for another day. But Sebastian used to be with his brother, double dates. I used to go to Cabanas, I had nothing to do. I was about 20 drinks deep. And I would walk up to their townhouse, not knocking the door. They'd be literally having a double date, Ralphie Che. Double date, feeding each other with their girls. I'd kick open the door, open the fridge, and like Silence of the Lab. And the girls, I would remember hearing them under my drunk left ear. They'd be like, "Who is this guy eating your food?" And they'd be like, "Just leave him, just leave him." They're always taking care of me, feeding me. Sebastian, he has a Trudy Pond. I swear to God, that could stop world wars if he gave it to both leaders. That sandwich is it's crazy. And I'll never forget. And I went there on a fake date. This week. It was fantastic. I ate the food. I don't even think I talked to her. I had Guatemala all over my face. Or is it guacamole? I had guacamole. I couldn't talk. You can't have food at Amma and have a conversation.
It's impossible.
Because you don't want to share. They had the $1 empanadas, guys. I sort of got it. If you steal from your nana's purse, grab 10 beans, you don't have to go nowhere, guys.
No, fantastic.
And Vic Vesher, shout out to you. Great V-neck, thanks. Hey, you're just a great insurance broker, okay? How's his hair?
It's fucking beautiful.
It looks like the Blue Mountain, one of the Yellowknife Hills.
The Bunny Hills.
Bunny Hills, okay.
Holy
Get back into the Leafs, guys. Shout out to Amma again, guys. It's on Queen Street. Fantastic. I don't know the exact address. 913?
930.
930 Queen Street West. Go check it out, guys. Best in the business. Okay, Tuesday, lost against Florida in overtime.
Yep.
Saturday, guys, Ralph, they played in that outdoor game with the marshmallow uniforms.
We were scratching our head.
I didn't understand it.
They looked like Smurfs.
It looked like my pillowcase upstairs. I didn't get it. It was probably the worst game of the year for me. Those uniforms.
Horrible.
How bad was that game for us?
The game was awful. We knew Ovi was going to light it up because he's outside. He always hammers the Leafs, and the Leafs look like a goddamn walking bell sign.
You know what? Television, they looked like they were the ice above the ice. I didn't know where the puck was. I needed the old All-Star game with the glowing puck just to find it.
That in 95 was
for
brutal.
some reason, Ralph, we play Washington, they just come and kick our ass.
All the time?
I don't understand.
You know why? Because his name's Ovi and he loves the spotlight.
He always kills us, Ovi, man. It's the same shit all the time, guys. Ovi killed us. We lost 5-2. We were never in that game.
No way. 2-1, that was close to
it felt fake. We should have went to Emma that night. And that Monday, bad game. Not having Austin Matthews that game, we really missed our best player.
Absolutely.
So the last 3 games were 0-3, even though we got 2 points. We go into Buffalo, we think, you know what, the shopping's great, let's grab 2 points and get the hell out of there.
That's what I thought was going to happen, Joe.
They had no Eichel. They had
nothing.
They had nothing.
Kane got dealt.
And we lost 5-3 to a beer hockey team.
Horrible.
And that's when you start getting worried because how good is this team without Austin Matthews? Where would they be in the standings? Fighting for a wild card at best?
At best. And it shows right there. You're right, Joe. I don't think they're as good as they seem to be on paper without Matthews. And it shows on the ice. Yeah, and they're 2 defensemen off. They're at least your buddy Kaplan's playing well.
He's playing great, but then you got a guy like Polak on defense who doesn't look like he's wearing skates
at all.
And he's got none of slippers.
None of slippers and Plekanec. Get off the squad. Why?
I don't know. Plekanec doesn't look like he didn't scare me when he was on Montreal. Why bring him in? And
I don't know.
That game against Buffalo, we got slapped around, and the best thing about that game in Buffalo when it was over, we had 4 or 5 days rest to play against Pittsburgh.
And they had look at the showing.
Look at the showing.
4-0 in the third.
4-0. We beat Pittsburgh 5-2 with no Matthews. Anderson, at least he gets 5 days rest.
Look how many saves.
How many saves he made?
46.
Holy crap, guys! You cannot, Maple Leafs, if you're listening to me, country. But that
he had a good game, everybody. Last night.
He had a great game, but you can't go against. Imagine we're playing Pittsburgh or Washington.
You
can't give Ovi 30 chances.
No, he's gonna bury 6 of them.
Ovi puts up 3. Gino then goes to the nest to DJ. For sure, big best show. Like. We can't go into the playoffs expecting Anderson to stop 46.
My apologies, folks. 40.
40. It's still a lot of shots. It's not meant to have. Look at all these games. 42 against Tampa. Machiavelli comes in. He gets shelled. In Washington, Anderson has no chance. Obi gets right off the bat slap upstairs.
Slap upstairs. And that was the first game after the slap upstairs. He looked tired.
No,
my father said he looks exhausted.
100%.
He's facing too much.
That's why I think that Monday to Saturday, that literally like he got the week off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he didn't play for 4 days. That's a nice break. Anderson needed, and I think going forward, as you know, Ralph, they're going to have to play Machiavelli more.
100%.
It's just too much. So, after the Pittsburgh game, I hate Kessel, wherever you are, you're fat. And we got Malkin came to town with Crosby. After 69 games, the Leafs are now 40, 22-7, 6th overall in the league. But the one thing I hate, Ralphy Che,
games in hand?
No, not the games in hand. We're playing Boston
regardless.
110%.
Yep.
Boston would have home ice. If the old conference seeding, we'd be the 3rd seed playing against Philly. As of today, home ice 3 versus 6. But we're getting. It's sad because the Leafs got 13 games left.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean anything. And they're not really playing for anything. They might have to shore up the defense, but
unless
they could go 0 for 13. They're still playing Boston.
I was just gonna say that unless Boston hits a bit of a road bump.
I think they're 6 points up with 3 games in hand.
Yeah, it's difficult, but we need Boston to stumble down the stretch here, and at least can pick it up. Hopefully, Matthews comes back next week. If they need to collect 6 to 8 points, and that's it.
No, they're in the playoffs. I'm not worried, but they got 87 points right now.
But that 8 points puts them at 95.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward, Boston loses 3 or 4. And they're right there, and then hope because they'll catch up with games.
They just beat Chicago by a touchdown, 7-5. I don't see any of that happening, and I don't think they could catch Boston, buddy. Especially if Matthews has to sit for. You don't. Would you rush Matthews back in?
No point.
I'd give him at least. We're at game 69. Bring him back game 75. Let him sit for another. Really, he has no rush.
No, but the thing with that is game shape. Did you see? Sorry to interrupt again. Did you see on TSN they put a highlight pack on online, even on Instagram? Matthews' release from practice.
I did not see that. It's like a Silvio slap.
Joe, who gets a puck off their stick less than a second?
Is that him?
Pass to net. From tape to the back of the net. It wasn't even real from the top of the slot.
He's beautiful. He does have a great release, and that's why with him not as a number one center, our team is vulnerable going forward. And so if he could get a rest, Ralph, with that release coming back, it's like we got a player.
Going forward.
We got good old Meek Spataro right now.
What's boys,
the Leafs are good, but the Raptors are the real deal this year.
He's right. He's been saying, my dad's been saying this.
You know what?
You know when?
He's right. I'm going to have to finally agree. I've been watching a lot of Charles Barkley, everything else. What they need, Mike, what they need, Ralph, is Lowry has to show up. And this is one challenge I'm going to give to the Toronto Raptors. They do look the best they have ever been. They got to win the first game of the first series.
Because they lost 4 of them.
Straight in a row.
Yeah.
And they got to win in 5 game stops. That's
also give them a break.
If they're the number 1 seed, Ralph, they should not go to 7 against Miami or Milwaukee. If they want me to take them seriously, that's what they have to be a walkthrough, and Lowry's got to be the best player. If he's not, guys, we've seen this movie before. I don't want to see no more.
He's right. You know what? Then we're just having, these are like sequels: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Holy, like Paul Pierce beat him twice. He said, "I'm not scared of Toronto." He goes, "No offense." He said it on a show the other day. I watch it all the time. Paul Pierce said, "DeRozan and Lowry, they're great players, but in the playoffs." I don't fear them, and I beat them with Washington
and with Brooklyn.
But like you and your dad has been saying, the bench is better now.
Oh my God, he's been a big proponent of Van Vliet for the last 3 months.
Guy looks great. He looks great.
But Jakob Poeltl, they're all playing great, Joe. The
second unit strong.
The second unit strong. Look at Siakam. What?
I look at the Raptors like someone who's cheated on you 50 times, and then you go back 51 thinking they're going to change. That's why, for me...
Yeah, we still have to... Okay, so when they get to the dance, you want to see from that point
I got to see... you know what I'll tell how good the Raptors are?
Game 1.
First game at ACC, for some reason, they lost against Milwaukee. The year before that, they lost against, I don't know who, Miami. They lost the year before that, it was Washington. Brooklyn. They can't win that first game. Like, Cleveland Cavaliers, when they finished first, they
stormed through.
Sweeping. So, I don't know. I'm not... Again, I want the Raptors to win. You know what? They beat Houston the other night. They snapped their win streak, Ralph.
But they also let up in the fourth quarter.
They have the best bench in the league. 100%. But you know what they don't got?
That sharpshooter.
If DeRozan goes cold, who's getting those points?
CJ Miles. I don't know who's going to pick up the dirt. Van Vliet. That's it.
Might as well have DJ Tanner. At that point, CJ Miles can be your go-to.
But they don't. Well, they could have. Look. They could have had...
they should have grabbed one more player. Joe Johnson even. Someone that could put a stake right to your neck.
Joe Johnson in the old VC, there was chances of the buyout. They could have got him back. Their old buddy that's in Lake Town right now, that's in Clipper Town, when they moved Blake Griffin to Detroit, who took over that team?
What's his name again? The one with 2 girlfriends.
Yes.
My God, Lou Williams.
Okay, and where did Sweet Lou want to come back home? He wanted to be here.
He wanted to be here?
He wanted to come back here. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know if Jack Armstrong and Leo Rollins agree with me, but that's what I heard, that he wanted to come back here. And that would be a perfect fit. He's a scorer, Joe.
Like DeRozan's playing the best basketball of his life.
But if he goes down, God forbid.
If he has an off game,
Sweet Lou would have been nice.
How the hell are we beating Cleveland? Like, that's a problem. Can you beat LeBron James 4 games in 2 weeks?
No.
I don't know, man. I know who's taking the charge against that elephant. I'm not. That guy could run you over in a heartbeat, man. Who's gonna draw? Van Fleet's gonna be Van Schiev after LeBron. Van Damme, buddy. That's why Cleveland looks in disarray right now. But I'm telling you, Ralph,
they'll get it together
in the playoffs. They'll get it together, man. And LeBron James is 34 years old. He's playing like he's 24.
He doesn't make sense.
He's not the best player of all time. I said this 100. It's Michael Jordan. It's very straightforward. But that guy's a freak of frickin' nature.
Absolutely.
He has your body, Ralph, with 30 more pounds on it.
Doesn't make no sense.
And he is outrunning kids out there, 19-year-olds. You got to give him credit, Ralph. The way he trains, I see his Instagram.
Too.
I look at my stomach. I want to slap myself because I feel flat when I watch him train. And this guy, they can't say he doesn't work on his craft.
It's all he does.
It's all he does.
They're strong and they're mean. They will... they won't be intimidated.
I think your dad's talking about, the Raptors won't be intimidated, or maybe the Cleveland, Boston, That poor kid Brown, he did a dunk, landed on his ear and neck. Did you see that play?
Yeah, what the hell was that all about?
God, then he was still like this.
He was
for 15
crooked.
minutes. I don't
That
see
was your neck injury.
100%. I don't see Boston being a threat no more.
chance.
I think it's going to be the Raptors. And the good thing about us this year, so we get first overall. It looks like we're going to be first. We get home court. We have the best home record. But in the playoffs,
it's a different story.
If you lose game 1 to the 8th seed, it means nothing.
You're back at square one.
Look, we almost lost to Milwaukee last year.
I
It
was
was
just
the freak versus us.
I was just going to use Milwaukee as an example. And guess what scared me this year again? Milwaukee.
And you know what? For some reason, Miami's always gives us the shit.
I don't know how.
They got
What's
Dragic.
wrong?
He was on Die Hard 3.
Yeah.
You got the other guy, Dwayne Wade, is 108, but he shows up against us.
Yeah.
And that's why the Raptors, guys, you're going to see in the first round, they're going to have a hard time getting out of that. If they go to 7 games in the first round,
They're not getting out of it.
they're not going
They're not
anywhere,
going anywhere.
guys. If they go to 6 games in the first round, guess what? They're still not. They have to win in 5 games or 4 games, get the rest, because they got to play Cleveland. Because from some miracle, if Golden State loses, and I don't know if that can happen. If Curry's ankle does not look good,
It's been bad.
it's like my lower back. It's hurting. Okay,
Yeah.
I got another car accident lift. Guys, I was taking an Uber on the way to work. Ralphy, I tried out. All she does, give it a shot. So I'm in the lift car. I'm like this.
Is
It's
Lyft
about
good?
it's the same as Uber. It's the same people drive both, but Lyft's less cars. They make more money if they drive a Lyft instead of an Uber. So I'm in the back seat. I'm just about to get out. All of a sudden, I dry hump the seat in front of me. I asked the driver, I said, what the hell happened? And he goes, you got lipstick on? I said, no, I'm bleeding. I just face smashed the thing. It's like, it always happens to me, Ralph. My back is broken. I get out of the car.
Neck.
My neck. I got to worry. And I didn't have my seatbelt on because I took it off. Face humped the dashboard. And then I got to sue one of the Lyft drivers now. Hopefully they can give me some physio and I could work on my back. But
I didn't know it was Lyft.
Lyft is it's just someone challenging Uber. We should have called ours pickup or something. We should have did this, Ralph. You know, we took our show. We could have sponsored. You wanted to start one?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Just call it Drift.
Scarps, Drift?
It's called Drift.
I swear, I thought he had to give me a lift to the hospital after that, but never mind the lift. And
But Lyft's better than Uber. Uber, you got competition now.
I don't know, buddy. Uber, you got competition, but I got smashed in my first ride lift, so I don't know if I'm going to promote you on your
Yeah, probably not.
So, we got the Raptors, back to them. Can they go far? We had TFC played against Copacabana in the CONCACAF.
Yeah, I don't even know what
I don't
was going
understand.
on. Zero, we're
I have
so
no
confused.
idea. I love Javinko more. I love a lot of my viewers.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's a knockoff of the UEFA Cup. I want to say
Champions League.
but Champions League for South
Oh yeah,
America.
the old UEFA Cup. That's
For
right.
people that go to Atlantis, Bahamas, is it a Caribbean Red Tag Cup?
So
What
it's
is
a
it?
Caribbean.
What is it?
So it's a Caribbean Ragtime Cup. You understand what he's saying? He's right. It's a North American CONCACAF Cup. So
CONCACAF.
who's in North America? So you got Mexico, teams in states.
Well, are these guys good? And
I don't know.
I've never heard of
My
them.
father says that the Tigres that they're playing are fantastic, and then there's another
Gee,
team.
is that Winnie the Pooh's buddy?
Right?
Who's the
Tigre.
Listen, I don't know
I
this
don't
team.
know.
This team
Listen,
came to Toronto.
shit.
It was minus 40. I have a prediction. They're going to go back to sunny Mexico and whip these guys. And I don't want them to kill the Toronto FC, but you got to go to that altitude in Mexico.
In Mexico City.
And
Good luck, buddy.
Do you think that those poor Mexicans wanted to play in Toronto on a Tuesday night, minus 8?
No chance.
I don't think they do.
And outdoors missed 19 Chinese. He's a cool guy, though.
Good guy. Even Javinks looked good,
Good boy.
but I still don't know. So when they beat Coco Bongos and they play them, like what happens the
Okay,
next
so
game?
they
They
beat-
play against the Jamaicans? What happens?
I don't think Jamaican teams are. No, Jamaica's part of the CONCACAF.
So it's
there's
Mexico,
no U.S.
some teams from the MLS that they already face,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
Please
St.
help
Lucia.
us out, guys. Diddy,
Guys,
if anybody
anyone
watching,
understand
St.
this?
Lucia.
It's a Copa America Cup.
Copacabana.
Paul Brickeel, thanks, Paul Brickeel. I don't know,
Copa.
Paul. I think, Paul, you're going to be playing on the
They can't
Barbados.
win him. Paul
Oh,
Sheehan.
Paul Sheet out of
Is he
nowhere.
Mexican?
I think Paul actually, when he gets a tan, he actually looks like a
Jesus,
a
Mexican.
chop over there. They can't
They
win
can't
in
win in
Mexico.
Mexico.
Paul, we were
Okay,
just saying,
yeah.
I don't see the Toronto FC going from minus 8 and to the altitude.
Why don't they call? Sorry, why don't you guys call like who's those soccer guys? Remember the people in the basement who were kids? The girl, Soccer Fanatics when we're young.
Which girl?
There's a girl in the basement, those two guys called Soccer Fanatics.
Oh, yeah.
They should have a show in today's modern day.
I just don't...
Because we don't know nothing about
this Copacabana Cup, again, I don't understand it, guys.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Why are you playing in December?
So, if they beat this Mexican team... Paul, do you know this answer? Both Pauls.
Talk to us. My father. Mike asked. Paul,
Mike
Sunday,
asked if...
Rockets, Raptors in the finals.
that could happen. And if the Toronto FC beats the Mexican team, where do they go from here? I don't understand. I don't get this tournament... I don't know.
I don't know, Joe. They don't even celebrate when they score because what is it? Are you considered? Hold on. Are you considered one of the best teams
in North America?
But do you go play in the?
See,
do you play in Champions League?
Imagine if that team
plays in Champions League.
If that team has to go and play Real Madrid,
they'll lose 84-0.
84-0. Ronaldo by himself.
6-0.
Winner plays in the World Cup. I don't know about
Anthony.
That's
lose. I
don't know about me. I don't know if they. Anthony, can you answer this question?
Him or Diddy will answer that.
If whoever wins the Copacabana Cup, where do they go next? Do they get posters? Do they get ice cream? What do they get?
Yeah, what are they getting at? What kind of recognition? Like, do they hold a trophy? Like, we're UEFA champs? Like,
I don't know.
Like 96 Juve?
Is it a big deal to the rest of the world?
I don't think so.
Against Real Madrid, winner, like, they get killed.
Anthony Didiano, if Anthony knows all the scoop.
I'm sure they know. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what that tournament's all about. But
I don't know. But your boy, you know what? Is he gonna have another big year? Because he's not getting any younger.
Who's that, Jivings?
He ain't getting any taller.
He's what, 30 years old now? He's still got a good 2 years left. Here's Frank Cosentino. I know he would know this, and they would probably play Club America from Mexico in the semifinal.
Okay, Cheech, explain to us. What does that mean?
Who's Club America? Isn't that an airline? Club America from Mexico in the semifinal.
Why are they called Club America in Mexico?
So then, okay, Frank, if they beat Club America, who do they play in the finals?
Paul Sheeta says 2018 FIFA World Cup qualification. What does that mean? I can't open the link.
Okay, I could open the link, Paul. So why don't you open it, Paul? Because we're live to air. So if they beat Copa...
If they beat Coco Bongo, then they go play in Mexico against Americans?
The Copa Americans, and then who do they... Club World Cup.
What does that mean? Is that like the winner of the World Cup plays Copa America?
You know what I think it is? It's Club Soccer World Cup. So what I'm thinking is they beat this South American division.
Yeah.
They probably have to play the winner of the UEFA, the Champions League on the other side.
The real, like...
I guess what's the point of playing this to be safe?
They're going to go play Juve.
I don't know. They might have to play one of those teams.
What?
They'd get killed.
I would pay to see that. I want to see the beating. I would put a line on the beating.
That Mexico team, watch, guys, when they play in Mexico, I don't think Toronto FC is ready for that soccer game. I don't even know how good that team is. But you're not going into Mexico and whipping them 2-3-1. You're going to see a different game.
Yeah.
And those Mexicans are going to come up flying. And they've been playing in that weather all year round.
Yeah.
Toronto FC has been at EFS for 3 weeks. They're not ready, I don't think, for a game of that. It's going to be too much. But back to basketball here before we go. If Steph Curry hurts his ankle, which he has, he hurt it last night. They lost against Portland, Ralphy, last night.
That was a good game. I watched it.
No Steph Curry, they're not going to the finals. If one of those guys get hurt,
they're done.
And Houston plays, I think we could beat Houston.
They could beat Houston.
I'm not scared of Houston.
Because Houston's one injury away. That's all they have.
Houston, Chris Paul is not scaring me. Good player. Zero. Harden plays ISO. That's all.
That's all he does.
ISO. He's like me at the nightclubs. I go by myself. I do the work in the corners. Paul Sheeta's gone. Everyone's gone. Whenever you come with a nice hat, I got my.
I had a hat the other night.
Yeah, that's why I said you look sick.
No,
so
you were laughing at me. Like,
no, I love that. You look like Rocky Balboa, man. You look good. You walked in, but like.
Well, she was a nice one I had beside me.
If we beat. We could beat Houston, but it's still LeBron James, man. I'm not convinced how we could wipe out LBJ, man.
LBJ, so you've been saying it for so long. Remember the video you showed me?
Oh my God, Ralph, this gets worse. Anthony Galuzzo said
African
club winner, Asian club winner.
So I will never watch that.
Who are those teams, Anthony?
What African teams will kill their TFC.
I'm an Asian club winner.
They're
getting better too.
They're fucking amazing.
They got 44 billion people to choose 11 guys.
And guess where I was today with half that squad in one story. You know today what I was at Yorkdale?
Where were we doing?
I was in China.
You're in China?
I'm not, dude. I'm not joking. I seen a Bugatti. Who drives a Bugatti? And what is this?
Hey man,
March.
That's why they're soccer teams.
Don't
be surprised in the World
people.
Cup. An Asian team, someone from that side of the world might win the World Cup.
Absolutely,
man. They're getting stronger and better at soccer.
They are not like the O2 fix, and we all know. Usually, South American champs play champ. Okay, but the Asians, those ninja stars are They are amazing.
No, they're amazing. So we might play But answer this question too. Doesn't the winner of the UEFA play the winner of the Champions League? Isn't there two? What's the two where first, second play in the UEFA, and then third, fourth place battle in the other one?
Oh, that's Europa League.
Europa League, yeah.
Canada. We're in Canada. That's not Europa. That's
no, but why? So
this is North America.
Answer this: the people win the Europa, they play the people of the Champions League 1v1. Is that how it goes too, or what's the point of winning the Europa?
I think Europa is just Europa. It's like the B-listers.
That sucks. I don't agree with that.
Guys, you know what? That's why we live in Canada, and these are. I don't know.
I don't understand this soccer that's going on. But you know what? If the TFC wins, good
God
for
bless
them.
We still support. We love. You live right here. The stadium's right there.
I could throw a rock at it, guys. It's right here.
Yeah. And he's tied with Jovinix. It's like he supports them. He's been to many, many, many games. The thing is, we don't know what the hell's going on.
So Paul Sheeter made a good point, guys. Richmond Day over here. It's another fake World Cup. It's hell teams. I don't know anyone from this Copacabana team. Do you know anyone from these soccer teams?
I don't know anything, Joe.
Like someone like Frank Cosentino, Anthony, they know their soccer. They know everything in Serie A. Yeah. And no one knows those teams. So let's get back to the Raps, guys.
Yeah, because that's what we want to talk about.
Paul Sheeter.
Does he own a box?
Paul Sheeter actually has season tickets. He is a true Raptors fan. Okay,
yeah, big time.
He didn't have cable to about at his parents' house till 1997. They lived on a street with no road. Tough times for the Sheeters back then, but now he's on fire. He bought season tickets. Now he's at every game. He knows his basketball. I think if they get through LeBron James, they could. I don't want to say it, man. I got to see it, man.
You got to see it. We have to see the first round.
We got Peter Shavila. We're not interested in the Jays preseason. I couldn't care less about the Jays preseason. There's 162 games left, Pete.
He's a fan. You know, I'm the biggest baseball fan in this
right now, you got to wait. But, like, the New York Yankees adding Judge and Santon, and they got Usher, they got Neil, they got everyone's in that line. Usher and Neil. You're a fucking pitcher and you're playing the Yankees. You're probably I'm not gonna hit a home run. There's no point.
No, they the only issue with the Yankees, Pete, their rotation, the back end of their bullpen. Okay, you got Chapman, but I don't like that. I don't like that rotation at all. The Jays got the best rotation in the American League.
They do, but you got Sanchez who's had a blister in his finger.
2 years.
I don't know who he's finger blasting. We got
your buddy Stroman.
We got Stroman now. All of a sudden his shoulder's got a little inflammation. But the problem is the Yankees, and last we'll talk about baseball. They're second, third, fourth batters. Jesus Christ.
Well, they're 1 through 5. They're solid. No, actually it's 1 through 4 because you don't know where Judge and Stanton are going to.
Judge is going to go second. You got
no, it's 3-4. It'd be Judge Stanton 3-4. So I don't
know who's the back catcher in that team.
Gary Sanchez batting 3.
Sanchez is
so
2.
You would go. Sanchez is 2. Judge and Didi Gregorius leads off. Wow, that's dead.
But give him the World Series.
I don't know. It's the pitching stuff. Like you get the Jays. You get the Jays lineup, guys. With a healthy JD. Look, Randall Grichuk was a great trade that with the St. Louis Cardinals allocated. They gave up a lot in Dominic Leone, but this Jays team, even with Curtis Granderson, they're bringing that veteran presence. They finally got a lead off here. Devin Travis is healthy.
I think Anderson's a little old, man.
No? He is, yeah, he's 36.
A little old, good player.
Great guy, great in the clubhouse, beautiful teeth. Oh, great guy.
Great player. Here we've got Paul Sheeta with another question. Raps got to continue to play the way they are and be the Pistons that beat the Lakers.
No, but they're better than the Pistons, Paul. Joe, they are. That Pistons squad in 2004. Do you remember that Pistons squad with Wallace and Tayshaun Prince?
Hold on, Paul. Let's ask Paul this question. Billups is better than Lowry, in the playoffs especially. Billups, they call him Big Shot because he hit big shots.
Yeah.
So if you could compare two teams, Paul, let's call a spade. We got Billups over Lowry. Is DeRozan better than Rip Hamilton?
Yeah,
I'd give him that. Yeah. Rip was a great player. Don't forget. Don't kid yourself. Great player. But right now, as of this year, I'd go DeRozan over Rip.
Yeah.
Who's better than Ben Wallace defending on the Raps?
Nobody. But Baca's close.
Baca's close, but not close enough. Even if you added JV and Ibaka together, they're not Ben Wallace.
And JV's picked it up, eh?
Here's a question for you. We don't even got no Tayshaun Prince on our team. Tayshaun Prince played on the Dream Team.
So Tayshaun Prince with that Dream Team in the Olympics.
08, yeah.
08. Our Tayshaun Prince would have been in the form of our boy Lou Williams. That's what I think.
And we don't have. This is the problem, Paul, and everyone else. We don't have that Tayshaun Prince guy on our team.
No,
so
he's right.
If Lowry gets shut down by the opposing point guard, and then we take out CJ Miles.
No.
He plays on the second unit. Rip played on the first unit. Rip got big points. Rip, they called him Rip because he didn't stop, man. That guy would run around screens all days and jack a 15-footer.
Like nothing.
Decent
that
player.
Mask on or off.
That's one of the only teams to beat the Lakers in the finals and a stacked Boston team. So you got to give him credit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And that was Shaq's probably his last prime year, and then he started tailing off even though he won
the 08 year?
No, 04.
The 04
when
year.
they lost the Pistons.
Yeah.
They had Karl Malone, Gary Payton.
I forgot about
Kobe
that.
Bryant. Fisher. That's a good team.
They're very healthy.
But you're right. The Raps, Paul's saying a good thing. If they play like that Pistons team with no superstar, because DeRozan's a great player, he ain't a superstar.
I don't know. Do you call him a superstar? Look at his points.
To me, a superstar are Harden, KD, LeBron, Westbrook. Steph is dangling on a superstar. Good player. He's still up there. He won back-to-back MVPs. But I'd take those first four guys over Steph.
Even Westbrook, yeah.
100%. Westbrook's up there, man. Westbrook is a freak of nature.
He is, but do you think Kawhi Leonard and Damian Lillard are underrated?
Lillard's underrated because he's carrying a crap team by himself.
Yeah.
And who's the other one?
Kawhi Leonard in San Antonio.
He's been hurt all year. He's the best two-way player in the league.
Absolutely.
And,
yeah. You can't, I know Pop's a great coach, but...
Pops is the best coach of all time.
Of all time.
100%. We got Paul Sheeto with a quick question for you, Ralph. Is Rip better than Jamal Crawford?
No. I never liked Crawford, Paul. Even in his heyday. I wasn't a Crawford fan. He was a bust with the Knicks.
He's a ball hog.
He's a ball hog, Paul.
Yeah.
Big shots.
Big shots. Hits threes, but if you want to win a championship, you go Rip over Jamal. Jamal Crawford's great off coming off the bench, Paul, but if I had to pick and I'm in the draft, I'm going Rip. Rip's going to give me the same heart. He's going to go full out every game.
I like him. He's saying, James can...
Read out what your dad's asking us,
James can alone you in the best of the three series. Best of 7. Beat you alone. Okay. 7-0 chance without support. He's right. They have no support. That team, Paul, they built it on the fly. They did.
It's like a training camp right now for Cleveland.
Exactly. And oh my God, Joe, what's his name? It just slipped my mind.
You know who's playing great? Lance.
Yes, the Laker kid.
The big Laker kid.
Yeah.
He's the best one so far that's playing. And you got that other
Rodney
kid.
Hood. Rodney Hood's a bust.
Rodney Hood, he's okay. But again, can we beat LeBron James 4 times in 2 weeks?
No.
I don't know.
He dropped 50 with 3 separate teams. Yeah, I know.
Who's that, Paul? Who's Paul talking about
He's
there?
talking about Jamal. Lakers.
Crawford?
Yeah, Lakers.
Again, Crawford's a great player, Paul, but I take Rip, man. Like, it's like, who would you rather take? Would you take Paul Pierce or Carmelo Anthony?
Paul Pierce.
All day Paul Pierce. See, Anthony's probably a better scorer, but
that's
Paul
all
Pierce
he
is a better player.
But Anthony's also, sorry, Carmelo, if you ever see this, man, I love you, dude, but you're a cancer.
100%.
Sorry, buddy, but like...
He's the black hole. You give him the ball, it's ISO with a capital ISO. No one's touching that ball.
Zero.
It is what it is, but I really believe the Raptors... I got to see in the first round. I've been telling Paul Sheeto with home court, he's right. Maybe.
Yeah, we can beat LeBron. Yeah, they could, Paul, but it depends. The playoffs is a different beast. Paul, you know how LeBron plays in the playoffs.
Paul, who's stopping LeBron when he's coming down the court full speed? Who's putting his body, though, in front of that bestia?
Ibaka.
Because Lowry, listen to this, guys. He has the most charges in the league.
Because he stands.
Is he going to stand in front of LeBron James? No chance. He'll break a rib. He's going to he's done. He can't stop. He's going to kill himself. I don't know if we could beat LeBron, and hopefully by some miracle LeBron gets beat before he even gets to us.
It's possible.
Because I'm not afraid of Boston no more. Poor Boston, everyone's getting hurt. Washington's a mess. The Greek Freak could probably win a game or two against us by himself because the guy takes 2 steps, he could dunk. And we got Paul per kilo. How about the Leafs? Let's chat.
No,
for the cup.
Not this year, Paulie. Not this year, Paulie. They got some time. Joey will tell you too. They need some time.
No, the Leafs they're definitely not going to win the cup.
Not this year.
They got
Tampa's two
guys.
Their
first 2 games are going to be against Boston and Tampa Bay in the cup. Can they get by those 2? And
no, because then you got the 3-headed monster in Pittsburgh. Where are you going?
I don't know.
It's playoff time.
Paulie, they got to get at least, like Ralph said, 2 more defenders.
Yep.
I don't think they could win. Nance, Hood, Clarkson, Calderon.
No, Calderon can just sit his ass down because he's got to stop and go to Playa Cabana or whatever it's called.
I don't
Clarkson, not bad. Rodney Hood, I love, but he's a dog right now. I don't know.
You guys, the only time will tell. Before you know it, it's going to be playoffs. And how good is Toronto in the playoffs, guys? We're going to have the Raptors and the Leafs back-to-back years. We haven't had that since last year. And before that, Ralph, what was it, 15 years?
15 years ago. And then TFC's doing what they're doing. And guys, mark my words, you heard it here. that the Jays are up and coming. Not even they're going to surprise teams this year, being over 500 with that rotation. But who they have coming up in this pipe system, like in
Vladdy's son,
Dante Bichette's son, Bo Bichette.
Vladdy had him when he was 8.
Vladdy had when he was 20.
Easy, he had to have been young because his son's already ready
18,
to go.
He's 19, yeah.
Kid looks good, man.
I mean, Bo Bichette, Dante Bichette's son. They got some serious play. Like even like I said before, getting a kid from St. Louis, Randall Gretchick in the outfield, and to shorten up this infield defense, they're going to be a good squad, man. The Jays moving forward, they drafted Max Pentecost, another catcher that they drafted years back, and they have Reese McGuire, a kid that there was a trade with the Pittsburgh Pirates that they acquired for the Pirates for the J Happ deal. Anyways, they got some bodies
the
coming.
Evil Empire, which are the Yankees. They got more money than Bill Gates. So that's at the end of the day, the Yankees want to win. They proved it by going after Stanton's salary, which was ridiculous.
They took it like nothing.
What was it, $300 million?
Yeah,
and they ate it. Mm-hmm. It was nuts. And we got Frank Cosentino with a nice question. They should have traded for Vince Carter. I think they should have brought Vince Carter back,
especially this year.
He can still hit threes. Still, guy's 41 years old. I hope I could even dance as good as he plays basketball at that age. Like, he looks good still, man.
He does, man. And you know what? I'm surprised with the buyout in Sac, why it never happened with him. And the fact that this year, this squad, with everything that's going on in the NBA,
they should have took him.
Yes,
they should have.
Because that
I agree with Frank.
Yeah, that might be what you were saying. That's the deciding factor. They don't have that.
They need a wingman, even though Vince is old. But you put Vince 10, 12 minutes, he'll do damage. That guy can still play.
He can shoot the lights out.
He can shoot threes. And you know what? JB looks a little better in shape. To me, it's still with the Raptors. It comes down to Lowry. Yeah. DeRozan, Charles Barkley says it. Everyone says DeRozan will show up. It's what's Lowry going to do?
I don't know. What's the problem with him?
I don't know. For some reason, he looks very small in the playoffs. And Paul Sheeta's saying that they didn't want VC back. They didn't want to distract it. The VC show. Yes, but at the same time, would it have hurt, coming off the bench? Vince is 41 right now. If he was 35...
It'd be a different story.
Different story, Paul. Yes, he's a distracted. 41 years old.
He knows his role.
He can mentor those kids. He can show Lowry, get the hell up there. Come on, JV. Bend your knees when you go for a rebound.
Yeah, what's his straight back?
I don't know.
What's he doing?
His knees are as straight as goatee. It's just they can't bend them.
No, Pirtle's looking better than him.
Ibaka, to me, he gets fouled all the time. He gets angry. He gets kicked out. You're making $25 million a year, but relax.
Yeah, Serge got a little bit of height, but I as much as I love their other boy.
Who's that?
That went off to Orlando.
I know.
Oh my God. What's wrong with
Biyombo?
Bismack.
Bismack Biyombo.
I love Bismack, especially in the playoffs. But Ibaka's Ibaka. I take Ibaka all day long.
You know what? But Bismack stuffed LeBron. Remember that? They went up 50-50 in the end. He put the hand and LeBron was afraid of him. But for some reason, we could have went on the road. We're 2-8 against Cleveland the last 2 years.
2 years.
10 games, we have a 20% winning percentage against them. That's not good enough. Obviously, you need to win 4 games.
So maybe this is the year, like we were saying before.
Your dad has a good point too. Boys, finally, we should be proud of all our sports. You guys, you know what? Miguel was right. 5 years ago,
this never happened.
Me and Ralph would have went and fought the war in Iraq to get a playoff team. We had Mike's so right. Like we're getting. Should we win the title or not? We
never had that conversation.
We were just dying at 38 and 38 to get in the playoffs. Yeah. Mike's right, man.
Absolutely, he's right.
We should be blessed right now that we're on an upward hill.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, Mikey. That's so true. I didn't even think about it. You get greedy. Sometimes they say you pray for it, you get it, you're not happy when you finally get it. Someone would tell us back-to-back years we'd be in the playoffs.
We would never say anything.
Both teams, I would have said, okay, Ralphy, let's go shave our heads. It's not going to happen.
No, and the fact that the Jays started this whole trend.
Yeah, 100%. The 2 years in a row, the Jays. Telling you, if they beat Kansas City in that game 3-3,
it was
that game still haunts me.
And getting back to that, guys, from 2 years ago, you guys, whoever knows, what kind of a ball fan I am. My favorite sport in the world. It was that. The 3-2. It was a 2-1 pitch to Ben Revere that should have made 3-1. That stupid effing call. That's what fucked them over. And the Greg Holland pitch.
Big time.
Sorry, it was a Greg Holland, Wayne Davis. That stupid pitch.
We win that series. We win the World Series.
They do. It's a 3-1 count. He walks the bases full. They're up for it.
I remember when Batista hit that home run to tie it. I almost
I whipped everything in the house.
And here's another question, Frank Cosentino. Bismack, Bismack is making $18 million per
Biggest
year.
heist in history.
But he's making that because that series that he had against LeBron.
He's making it because of one stuff.
The one stuff, and he played
finger.
great. Only team
No.
got Paul Sheeto with 2 more good stacks. Paul Sheeto's a big fan of Google, guys, as you can tell. Only team top 5 for offense and defense. Yes, best home record. But again, Paul, is Lowry going to bring these stats into the playoffs?
No.
He had a big night the other night, 17 and 15.
Yep.
Looks great. Playoffs come, that game slows down, man. It's more of a chess match.
Yep.
And Lowry, for some reason, if you go back to all Lowry's playoffs against Brooklyn, when they lost in 7, he tried to take the winning shot. Pierce splashed it out of the way. The next year against Washington, he didn't even show up. They got swept. You know, the one year they went to the conference final, he took 3 rounds to get going. We barely got through Indiana, barely got through Miami.
Miami was a
struggled against Cleveland. You know,
couldn't do it against Cleveland
last year. They were talking about LeBron James like he was their father. He's the best. He's impossible. Like you can't have your best players. Talking about that's like me. You talking about my wife. You know, Joey. Like I wish your wife was mine. I'd be like, why are you saying that to me? Like you want her, take her. She's yours. But like, don't compliment someone else's stuff. Like that's bullshit, man. Yeah.
Especially
Ralph, like
100% when you're winning for a child.
Like, that's right. DeRozan's their best player. Last year, I thought he was going to swipe right on Bumble and ask LeBron for a date. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Don't say nothing about him, man. Did you ever see Mario Lemieux talking about how good Gretzky was?
Never in his life.
No, bro. Like Kobe Bryant when he lost to Boston, saying, "Oh yeah, those guys are the best in the world." No, he went to the gym and he worked harder. That's what you got to do, man. And then is he the no-show? Yeah, Paul's right. Lowry. 3-point contest, no show. Lowry's a guy with a big stage, man. He
buckles.
Just buckles, man. Like he doesn't have a belt on his pants.
No,
just no buckle, man. Nothing. Ralphy changed his farting. Jays will surprise this year. Well, again, guys, episode 27 of the books, guys. If you have any questions, we're gonna be off the air in 2 minutes. Ralph, how was your week this week? Anyways, off topic with
that was a rough one. So
yeah. You know, when I get there.
Yeah, we wouldn't have enough time, guys. It's a really, really interesting week. Next week, we'll go through it.
Well, I had a date this week, and I'm not going to mention any names. Player X again.
Player X?
I went out with Player X, and for some reason, when we were sitting down at the table, she's always doing this. And I was like...
You never told me this.
Yeah, bro. It was like from Batman 1. You remember they put the cream in the Joker, and the girl came out like this? So she kept going like this, and I was like, what the fuck, is something going on here, man? So she goes, do you mind if I go to the bathroom? I said, yeah, go to the bathroom. She comes back, and then there's lipstick on her teeth, and she's like, I'm having a great time. And I was like...
She Portuguese?
No, I don't know. You know what, buddy?
You know her name?
I called the check, and I made sure I did it with my left hand, so my tattoos are there. Like, check, please. Never talk to her again, guys, because I can't have this going forward in life. That was like this, dude. Swear to God. I didn't know what to do with her.
How was the mix?
The mix was okay. The food was great, and then like this, and her. It's not that it was. She didn't have a deformation or anything like that. If that's even a word.
Was she smiling?
I think she was nervous. So every time she talked to me, she'd be like this. She looked like the guy, Jim Carrey in Living Color, Fire Marshal Bill. Oh, holy God. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think this is going anywhere.
Okay,
that was my week, man. But I went to Amma. Good food. Fantastic food. Again, guys, Paul Sheeto loves Amma.
Hey, Paul
Everybody
Sheeto.
loves Amma.
We love Amma. So when I seen you Friday, I'm like, oh, that's, what's it? I couldn't remember her name. I thought her name was Brenda. I'm like,
oh, which one's that?
Brooke.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, Brenda.
So Ralphy Che comes out of the Peach Pit fucking Friday, man. He comes by Goldie, and I'm talking to another friend of mine. Yeah. Her name's Brooke, and Ralph comes up. Ralph has a hat on from Rocky 3. He comes up to me, he's like, hey, Brenda. And I looked at him like, bro, her name's Brooke, man. I was like, holy
I just turned around and flat.
I was like, yeah, I turned around later. I'm like, out of here. We got Paul Sheeto, his finger, guys.
Oh, did you? He was like this, Paul. So I go, what the fuck? He goes, hey, Paul downstairs getting his jacket.
It's like he's a waiter.
I was like this. He goes, I go.
Paul Sheeta's walking around like this. Like, this finger, I don't know what he did, guys.
If you broke your finger, you got $6 million in the bank.
It, buddy.
Why do you need to carry around all the information.
Like he's got an apina wrapped around his hand. He's got a suitcase, a luggage, everything.
It was like this.
Every day he sends pictures like this. It just won't go away, man. So I don't know. Shout out to Paul Sheeta's finger. I had a good friend of ours that said, like, did he lose a finger? At this point, I said, he lost it.
I thought he lost it.
You might as well just say he lost it because that finger is not healing. He's struggling. So, yeah, that was our week, guys. Episode 27 in the books. Me and Ralphy Che are going to get our podcast going to another level, guys, because we want to make sure all your viewers at home can actually hear while you do fake sit-ups at the gym. You do the elliptical. You do anything you want, and that's what we're here to do, okay, guys? So, shout out to Paul Berkilo. Guys, Paul Berkilo's stag. Actually, let me go get a ticket for a second, Ralphy Che.
Yep, it's May 9th, I think.
No, it's March 29.
March 29. What the heck is May 9th?
Who's not here yet? Let me show a ticket for good old Paul Berkilo.
Oh.
Guys, we got Paul Berkilo's stag. Okay, guys, anyone who's watching who's a friend of Paul Berkilo and mine, you got to be here. It's the Wolf, Paul Berkilo. It's time to leave it all behind. This guy's opening up body shops every day, but guys, he's got a big day coming up. It's March 29th, Thursday, Universal Event Space, 6250 Highway 7, guys. If you guys know Paul Berkilo, you got to be there, guys. One of my best friends growing up. This guy could build an empire with sand, out of sand, guys. A sand castle, he can make it into the shop. Simplicity Car Care, Berkilo Brothers, Paul Berkilo stag. Ralphie Che, are you coming that night?
What kind of question is that? I already named
Ralph, I hope you wear shin guards that night. It's it. Someone's coming in hot, man. Paul Berkilo stag's going to be a good time. We got Paul Sheeta coming. We got a lot of people coming to that stag.
Paul Sheeta better buy a table because that's what he said. He said Richmond Day's buying a table.
100% Richmond Day's bought many tables in its time, and that's it. So, guys, Ralphy Che, thank you for coming, my man.
It's been a pleasure.
Episode 27. Thank God they are. And you know what, guys? We love you. I love Ralphy Che.
I love you too.
God bless you. The Leafs are going to win the cup. We're going to win everything this year, guys, okay?
Hey, Paul's laughing.
Peace out. Paul Berkilo, love you, buddy.
Love you, Paulie.